What if you woke up one morning and everything felt wrong? You head to your local gas station, every pump has a closed out of fuel sign. Supermarket shelves are stripped bare. Your online order? Delayed indefinitely. Chaos everywhere, and it's all because road train truckers have vanished. Ever wondered what would really happen if these massive trucks stopped rolling for just a week? Could Australia actually function without them? Would the economy collapse faster than we think? In Australia, road train truckers aren't just drivers. They're the lifeline of the entire country, hauling fuel, food, mining materials, medical supplies, livestock, and everything in between. Take them away, even for a few days, and the consequences could be far worse than you'd expect. Let's break down why these drivers are more crucial than you might think. Within the first 24 hours, fuel stations in remote areas would start running dry. Road trains transport fuel to the outback, rural towns, mining sites, and even city gas stations. Without them, reserves would deplete rapidly, leading to fuel rationing and price spikes. Mining operations, one of Australia's biggest industries, would grind to a halt without fuel. Farmers wouldn't be able to power their equipment, and even emergency services would start feeling the pressure. Airports, which rely on fuel deliveries, would also face disruptions, potentially grounding flights. But the scariest part? People would panic. Everyone would rush to fill up their tanks, and within days, major cities like Sydney, Melbourne, and Perth would see fuel stations shutting down entirely. Without fuel, the entire country slows to a standstill. Australians have seen what panic buying does. Remember the toilet paper chaos of 2020? Now imagine that, but with actual essentials like bread, milk, and meat, and no restocks coming. Supermarkets rely on daily deliveries from road trains, especially in remote areas. Within 3 days, fresh produce would be gone. By day 4, dairy products and frozen foods would disappear. By day 5, even non-perishables like canned goods and rice would start running low. And once people realize restocks aren't coming, the panic intensifies. Black markets would emerge, people would start hoarding, and crime rates could even spike as desperation kicks in. Australia's economy is deeply tied to mining, and road trains play a massive role in hauling iron ore, coal, and minerals from mines to ports and processing plants. Without them, production stops completely. Miners who work in remote locations rely on supplies delivered by road trains. Without food, fuel, and equipment, entire mining operations would shut down within a few days. The result? Billions of dollars in losses and mass layoffs. And here's the kicker. Australia is one of the world's largest exporters of minerals. If shipments stop, international buyers would scramble for alternatives, and Australia's reputation as a global mining powerhouse would take a massive hit. It's not just supermarkets and mining. Almost every industry would suffer. Construction projects would stop as road trains transport essential materials like steel, cement, and timber. Medical facilities, including hospitals, rely on these trucks for life-saving equipment, medications, and oxygen tanks. By day 5, hospitals in rural areas could start running out of critical supplies. Patients who need specialized medications or life-saving treatments could be at serious risk. And it doesn't stop there. Factories that depend on parts and raw materials would be forced to shut down. Australia's ports, which receive imports and exports, would struggle without trucks to move goods. The economy would nosedive, businesses would collapse, and unemployment would skyrocket. Australia's livestock industry is massive, and road trains are responsible for transporting cattle and sheep across vast distances. Without them, animals would be stuck at farms or in transit yards with no way to move. Overcrowding would become a major issue, and food shortages could result in malnourished or dead animals. Farmers would face devastating losses, and meat shortages would hit supermarkets within a week. Even dairy farms would struggle. Without feed deliveries, milk production would plummet. This isn't just an economic disaster, it's an animal welfare crisis in the making. With mining halted, agriculture struggling, and businesses failing, the financial markets would go into full-blown panic mode. The Australian dollar could drop in value, investors would flee, and inflation would skyrocket as essential goods become scarce. Stock prices of mining giants, transport companies, and retail chains would crash. Banks might impose limits on withdrawals to prevent financial panic. For the average Australian, this means higher prices, lost jobs, and uncertainty about what happens next. At first, the government would likely try to compensate by shifting cargo to air and rail transport. But here's the problem. Australia's rail network and air freight services aren't designed to handle the sheer volume that road trains move daily. Trains are limited to fixed routes and schedules, and planes can only carry a fraction of what a single road train hauls. The result? Severe bottlenecks, delays, and skyrocketing transport costs. If you think inflation is bad now, imagine paying double or even triple for basic necessities because transport costs have surged. By day 6, desperation would set in. With essential goods in short supply, black markets would thrive. Fuel, food, medicine, everything would have a price on the black market, and people willing to pay would get first access. Meanwhile, those who can't afford inflated prices would resort to hoarding whatever they could find. This would lead to widespread shortages, and in some areas, tensions could rise to dangerous levels. Supermarkets and warehouses might even need security reinforcements to prevent looting and violence. Police, ambulances, and firefighters all rely on fuel to operate, but by the end of the week, shortages could severely impact response times. Imagine calling 000 for an emergency and being told there's a delay because they don't have enough fuel. Fires could spread unchecked, medical emergencies could turn fatal, and crime rates could rise due to the lack of law enforcement presence. Hospitals already struggling with medical supply shortages would be overwhelmed. Rural communities, which rely heavily on emergency transport, would be hit the hardest. By day 7, the situation would reach a boiling point. Protests would erupt as people demand action. The government would likely deploy military transport to restore some supply lines, but even that wouldn't be enough to fully compensate. The public would demand answers. Why wasn't there a backup plan? Why is Australia so dependent on road trains? Political leaders would scramble to offer solutions, but trust in the system would be shaken. And if the strike or disappearance of truckers lasted longer than a week, Australia's economy, infrastructure, and daily life as we know it would be in serious jeopardy. It's easy to take truckers for granted. They work long hours, drive across some of the harshest terrains in the world, and keep the country running. Without them, Australia would be in absolute turmoil. So the next time you see a road train thundering down the highway, remember, without them, the fuel in your car, the food on your plate, and the clothes on your back might not be there. If you found this breakdown eye-opening, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more in-depth content. What do you think would happen if truckers vanished for more than a week? Let us know in the comments below.